ever throw something away and like instantly regret it?
Oh, yeah.
Like your lunch or like that winning lottery ticket you just knew you put somewhere safe.
Oh, man.
Well, imagine tossing the keys to a digital fortune worth millions.
Oof.
Yeah, that's the reality behind the saying, not your keys, not your crypto.
Yeah. It's a huge reminder that crypto isn't just numbers on a screen.
Right.
You're holding assets secured by private keys.
Private keys.
Yeah.
Seed phrases.
Yeah.
I feel like we're about to go on a digital treasure hunt.
Think of it this way.
Okay.
Your public key is like your bank account number.
Okay.
It's out there. Everyone can see it. But your private key, that's the secret PIN code.
Right.
The one that lets you unlock the vault and actually use your crypto.
Okay, that makes sense. But what about seed phrases?
Yeah.
Are those like the backup codes you get for online banking?
Yeah, even better.
Okay.
It's like a treasure map to your crypto riches.
I like that.
It's a bunch of words, 12 to 24 of them. And if you keep them safe, you can recover your private key if it ever gets lost.
Right.
But lose the map.
Yeah.
Lose the treasure.
You know that whiteboard crypto video you sent explained it in a funny way?
Oh, yeah.
Comparing a private key to a forgotten online banking password
Right.
really makes you realize how easy it is to mess things up.
Exactly. And today we're diving into a real-life cautionary tale about a guy named James Howells,
Right.
early Bitcoin miner, who, well, let's just say he learned about private keys the hard way.
Okay, this sounds juicy. Sure. Let's hear about James and his crypto misadventures.
Okay, so back in 2009, Bitcoin was this weird geeky thing.
Right.
Nobody really understood it.
Yeah.
But James was mining on his laptop and snagged 8,000 Bitcoin.
Whoa. 8,000 Bitcoin back then. Yeah. That wasn't worth much, right?
You're right, it was practically pocket change.
Yeah.
Stored them on a hard drive, tucked it away.
Oh.
And in 2013, his partner accidentally threw the hard drive away.
Wait, what? She threw away 8,000 Bitcoin. That's like throwing away a winning lottery ticket before the numbers are even drawn.
And it gets worse.
Oh, no.
That hard drive ended up in the Docksway landfill in Newport, Wales.
Under a mountain of trash.
Pretty much.
So this hard drive with 8,000 Bitcoin is just sitting there rotting away?
Yep. And by 2017, Bitcoin skyrocketed.
Oh, no.
James's digital pocket change was worth millions.
Talk about a bad case of trash regret.
Yeah, so what did James do when he realized he'd basically thrown away a fortune?
Yeah. Did he just give up?
Not a chance. This is James Howells we're talking about.
Okay.
He went to the Newport City Council with a plan to dig up the landfill and find the hard drive.
Oh, wow.
He even offered them $71 million as a reward.
$71 million? You'd think they'd jump at that offer.
Right.
Did they let him dig up the landfill?
Well, the council was worried about the environmental impact
Yeah.
and the slim odds of finding it.
Right.
So they said no.
Oh, man. But James didn't give up that easily.
No, he did not. He came back in 2022
Okay.
with a new plan, a high-tech search using robots and AI.
Robots digging for Bitcoin that's straight out of a sci-fi movie.
I know, right? He even had investors to cover the $11 million cost.
Wow.
But the council rejected him again.
So despite his best efforts and that huge reward, James still hasn't gotten his Bitcoin back.
Nope. As of February 2025, his 8,000 Bitcoin, now worth 597 million pounds, are still in that landfill.
597 million pounds.
And the landfill is set to close this year or next.
Oh, no.
Time's running out.
So what's he going to do?
Well, he's thinking about buying the whole landfill.
Talk about dedication. His story shows how important it is to keep track of your private keys.
Absolutely. You never know when your crypto could turn into a gold mine.
Right. And it's not just about throwing them away.
Yeah.
There are so many ways to lose access if you don't protect them.
Exactly.
So before we get into all that, let's talk about Anaya,
Okay.
another crypto enthusiast who had her own moment,
Right.
but on a much smaller scale.
Yeah, much smaller.
Yeah.
So Anaya's story, it's a great example of how a small mishap can teach you a big lesson in crypto. She was new, wanted to try out Bitcoin, so she set up a digital wallet.
Okay. Sounds normal. What happened? Did she forget her password?
Not quite. She made a classic rookie mistake.
What was that?
She didn't save her seed phrase.
The treasure map to her riches. I'm guessing that didn't end well.
Well, she put in like 50 Zudi worth of Bitcoin just to test it out.
Okay, so a pretty small investment.
Right, but then she realized she messed up and couldn't get back into her wallet
Oh,
because she didn't have the seed phrase.
right.
So those coins, even though it wasn't much, were gone.
That must have been frustrating, especially for a newbie.
It was a wake-up call for sure.
Yeah,
But she got off easy, a minor loss,
right.
which taught her about seed phrase security.
She learned her lesson without losing her shirt. That's a win in my book.
Exactly.
That shows that not your keys, not your crypto, Applies to everyone.
Absolutely, no matter how much you're investing.
So besides not throwing hard drives in the trash, how do we avoid this?
Okay, first, treat your private keys and seed phrases like cash. Like, guard them super carefully.
So no sticky notes on the monitor.
No, definitely not. Anyone who gets your private keys gets your crypto.
Right.
Never share them with anyone.
Got it. So what about storing them digitally? Is that safe?
For small amounts, software wallets are fine,
Okay.
but for large amounts, not so much.
Why is that?
Well, they can get hacked, or you could accidentally delete the app.
Right.
So for serious crypto, you want a hardware wallet.
Like those little USB stick things?
Exactly. They're like mini vaults for your crypto.
Okay.
They store your keys offline away from hackers.
Offline sounds secure, but what if you lose the device?
That's where the seed phrase is key.
Okay.
As long as you have it, you can recover your crypto.
So it's like a master key.
Yep.
So we need multiple layers of security.
Right. A hardware wallet and a safe place for the seed phrase.
So no sticky notes for the seed phrase either.
Exactly. Think analog, like write it down, or engrave it on metal.
Engrave it on metal.
Yeah, and keep it somewhere safe, like a fireproof safe.
Wow, next level security. But I guess it makes sense.
It's all about managing risk.
Right.
Finding that balance between security and being able to access your crypto.
Okay, so we've got the keys and the seed phrase locked up tight.
Right.
But what do these stories tell us about the future of crypto for everyday people?
That's a great question. I mean, it can seem scary and complex,
Yeah.
but it also shows we need better education and easier solutions.
It feels like we're in this transition
Totally.
where the technology is moving fast, but it's still hard to understand for most people.
Exactly. As crypto becomes more popular,
Yeah.
we need to help people catch up.
So how do we make crypto less intimidating for the average person?
Well, we need easier wallets and clearer explanations.
Yeah.
Maybe even ways to recover lost keys.
But like not too easy, right?
Of course not. Imagine everyone digging up landfills.
Yeah, that'd be chaos.
But there are other ideas like social recovery,
What's that?
where friends can help you get back into your account if you lose your keys.
So that's interesting.
So yeah, it's about finding that sweet spot
Okay.
between security and ease of use.
Right. And these stories remind us
Absolutely.
that with crypto, it's on us to protect our own stuff.
Exactly.
It's a big change from just relying on banks.
Right. Crypto gives you freedom and control,
Yeah.
but you have to be responsible.
It's exciting and kind of scary at the same time.
It is. It makes you think more about your digital habits.
For sure. So as we wrap up this deep dive on lost crypto and private keys,
Yeah.
what's your one piece of advice for our listeners?
Do your research, know the risks, and learn how to protect your crypto.
Okay.
It might seem like a pain, but it's way better than losing everything.
Words to live by in the crypto Wild West.
For sure.
So folks, guard those keys, back up those seed phrases, and maybe think twice before throwing out those old hard drives.
Yeah.
You never know what digital treasures they might hold.
Yeah, it really makes you think, would you dig through a whole landfill for Bitcoin?
I don't know. It's tough, right?
Yeah.
Like on one hand, it's your money.
Yeah, but then there's the environmental damage to think about.
It's a tough one. It's like a modern day gold rush,
Totally.
except instead of gold, it's hard drives in the trash.
And who knows, maybe someday there will be companies
Yeah.
that specialize in finding lost crypto.
Like crypto recovery experts. That would be
Yeah.
a cool job.
Right.
But really, it all comes back to personal responsibility.
Yeah, for sure. In the crypto world, you're in charge.
Right. It's a big difference from traditional finance.
Absolutely. Like with banks, they take care of security.
Yeah.
But with crypto, it's on you.
It's empowering, but also a little scary.
Yeah, it's a whole new way of thinking about money.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into lost crypto and private keys,
Yeah.
what's your final word of advice for our listeners?
I would say just be prepared, do your research.
Okay.